hunting starts today. I'm just about 15 miles from where I'm going in at the trailhead. And this sort of main road into the mountains really sucks. It's really washboardy, but I've seen quite a lot of camps, quite a lot of cars so far. It's Sunday, so I'm assuming the pressure is going to be just about as high as it gets today. I did see a herd of elk way back on private in some ag fields, but it's only about 2 miles from where you can get on public in the mountains. So it's possible that they'll be going up into those public mountains. But right now I'm just making my way back. I'm going to try to get to the trailhead. Hopefully it's not too crowded. Get back in there about 2 or 3 miles, make camp. I'm going to be probably going to bring the stove. Not sure if I'm going to use it or not. I am out of the burn restriction area. I'm pretty close to it, but I'm not in it, so it should be safe to use my camp stove. This road is terrible, but these mountains are pretty sweet. They're covered in fog right now. So they're kind of hard to see, but I'm excited. This is some pretty cool country. I think I'm going to be really getting into some mountains here in a few miles. Hopefully they'll cooperate today. We'll see. I'll be hunting elk this evening. Probably about 10-15 miles along this gravel road to get to the trailhead. But I saw those 2 spike elk already, so that was cool. And I just drove past a big camp. They had mules and side-by-sides and everything, and they had two racks sitting out that looked like pretty decent sized bulls. One looked like a 6x6 and the other a 5x5, so there's elk here. Now I just got to find them, and this is some big country, and I'm just doing it on my 2 feet by myself, so the odds are stacked against me, but we'll see what I can do. First decent looking bull is going down, and then the real work begins. All right, here we go. I'm at the trailhead. It's about 10 o'clock, getting ready to roll in, surrounded by these freaking awesome mountains. 2 other trucks here and 1 horse camp, so not too much pressure for a Sunday, I don't think. Got everything packed for 5 days, so I'm going in pretty heavy, but hopefully coming out pretty heavy. I think I'm going to camp about the 3 to 4 mile range, so pretty much just hiking, setting up camp, and then glassing in the evening tonight. But that's the story. First time going solo in the elk woods. We'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. Wow, this is something to see. Surrounded by mountains. I'm just about a mile back. I got a ways to go, but I've only been going at it for half hour. But this is just something to see. Idaho has nothing on this. Montana is on a whole new level. This is absolutely awesome. So I came in here in the dark and the fog. I couldn't see. I thought we were going to be encountering mountains like Idaho. Boy, was I wrong. Check out this mountain behind me. Holy moly. So I found a creek that comes off this trail. I'm going to follow it up. I get a couple 100 yards up and make camp there. But I did run into 2 groups of guys, actually. 2 guys that were leaving and 2 other guys that are staying until Tuesday. It's currently Sunday. They said they got a nice 5x5 earlier in the week, so the elk are here. But I'm going to follow this creek up a little ways, up this drainage, find a place to camp, then start hunting, start glassing tonight. I gotta get dried out. I'm sweating like crazy. But it is pretty chilly. It's only about 25 degrees. Hopefully I can keep all these batteries charged, but stay tuned. Alright guys, I think I found camp. As you can see, I got the mountains behind me, way up there. It's starting to snow a little bit. I got a creek here, just a little meadow, all the cover in the world. The weather gets super bad with these pine trees, plenty of firewood. Got a somewhat flat spot for the tent and hang my food further on down the creek. I think this is perfect. About a mile walk to any glassing point I can see. But I'm gonna get camp set up here. I'm about a mile from those guys I talked to earlier. That's what I told them. I was going to set up about a mile down the trail. I'm actually, I don't know, 300-400 yards off the trail. It starts to get busy, I can go further up. And I don't think anybody else is going up there. There's no horse tracks or anything, so it's just pretty cool. This is going to be my home. Hopefully there's no grizzlies in this this little canyon. Guns loaded. It's time to go hunting. I don't have too much time. It's about 3 o'clock, so I'm going to head up the mountain, head up this drainage that I've camped at the bottom of. I got camp all set up. Got the tent, got the stove, right on the edge of this creek. Got water, got my food hung about 100 yards away. It's about 20 feet up in the air, so nothing's going to get that. So, ready to start hunting. I'm just going to head up this drainage. Maybe we can spot something. If not, I'm just going to find a good glassing point, see what I can do. Alright guys, I found the spot I'm going to sit for the rest of the evening. It's just kind of this drainage. I'm hoping they work down. I'm pretty high. I think I probably got a little bit too high, but I'm just exploring on this first day, so we'll see if anything comes. I'm gonna sit here till about sunset. I don't want to sit till dark because I got a long ways back to camp. So I'll give it a little bit of time, see if anything comes out. Wish me luck. Feet. I got a little bit of a walk back to camp. I hear a dog or a wolf. I don't think wolves bark. It's gotta be a dog. Alright guys. Morning of day 2, I guess. Hiked in yesterday. I'm leaving camp right now. This stove was a lifesaver last night. It probably got down to 10 degrees. It is cold. It snowed just a little bit. Sorry, I got cut off. So I'm headed up the mountain, same place I was last night. It's the morning of day 2. Hiked in yesterday. I was covered in wolves last night. They were everywhere, so I'll give it 2 more days. If I'm not seeing any fresh sign, I'm out of here because the wolves are here. But it was cold last night. Probably 10 degrees. Thank God I had that fire. I got to cut a lot more wood today. I used all my wood in one night, so. But going up to glass, hopefully see something. Stay tuned. Alright, here's the name of the game today. At least this morning. Is to try to glass something up this mountain. There's lots of sign in the area. I actually went up there. Went up. Right here last night. That's where I was last night, trying to do some glassing, but there was lots of sign up there. I don't know how fresh, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully glass something up today. Alright guys, it's lunchtime, I guess technically day 2. I'm just chilling here, warming up a little bit. I cut a whole bunch of firewood today. Supposed to get some snow starting tonight, and then maybe like a bunch of snow on Thursday, so I wanted to cut enough wood to have for the next couple days at least. I think I bumped some elk earlier, I'm not sure. Just coming back to camp from the morning glass, bumped something big that ran through. Couldn't find where it was bedded or the tracks or anything, but I know it was something real big, real close to camp, 100 yards from camp. So tonight I'm going to go up the opposite side ridge and glass onto where I was sitting last night. I think maybe these elk are staying a lot lower than I think, so that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to chill out, have some hot cocoa, a little snack, and get ready to head up the mountain. Alright, I'm getting ready to go out for the afternoon, do some glassing. I think I got a good idea where those elk went that I spooked earlier, or might have been a moose. Something big. It sounded like it had antlers running through the woods. But I'm camped right here next to this creek. You could probably drink the water, but to be safe, this is what I use. It's called a Steripen. All you do is turn it on. You got to use a Nalgene, and you just stick it in the Nalgene and stir until the lights go off, and your water's purified. Hasn't proved me wrong yet, and I used it in Idaho. Used it when I was mule deer hunting out east of here, and now I'm using it now, and I haven't gotten sick yet. So that's how I get the water out here, because you definitely can't carry enough water for 5 days. That'd be 40 pounds worth of water. Alright, sorry about the wind noise once again, but I'm set up here for the evening in my glassing spot. I'm really high up yet again. Probably a mistake, but whatever. Hoping to see. I'm looking at the ridges that I was glassing from yesterday. And when I bumped those elk or moose or whatever they were, I think they went that way. So hopefully I can get eyes on them tonight. Pretty exposed up here. It is windy, so I'm all layered up, but hoping to get eyes on something tonight. Stay tuned. Alright, well, fresh powder on the ground this morning, as you can see. Got a tent warming up behind me, but in my infinite wisdom last night, while I was bombing home from that glassing spot, it started getting dark, so I started hurrying. Took off all my layers, strapped them in my pack, get back to camp, realize I'm missing 2 of my mid layers, my merino hoodie and my grid fleece hoodie. They fell off at some point during the hike back. So I'm going to retrace my steps. It might be kind of difficult with the snow, but see how it goes. Do a little scouting while I'm at it. Once I get those back, dried out, I can focus more on hunting. I did bring enough layers to be able to survive, but it'll be uncomfortable, especially with the snow. So that's the plan for the morning. I can be here for 2.5, 3 more days. And I think I'm starting to figure them out. I haven't got eyes on them yet. I know where they are. They're staying in the thick stuff. So, thank God. Thank God the hunting can go on. Found it. Luckily it didn't snow too much anywhere in this tree, so take these back to camp, hang them up to dry. Then I'm going hunting. I got a pretty good plan. I think the elk are socked down here low. So I'm going to take the one creek in, cut up, and kind of hunt them like deer. Do a little still hunting / sitting. Not sure how much I'm going to film except for the GoPro because there's not going to be any spotting and stalking involved. But I'm going to get up there and see what I can do. Alright, all crises are averted for now. Found all my clothes, everything dried out. Got enough firewood. I'm going to grab some lunch to take up the mountain. And I'm going to head up for the day. And see what I can see. It's fresh snow. It's real foggy. Here's my food. Got it hanging about 15 feet in the air. I haven't seen any signs of bears or heard any bears, but they say there's bears around here. So I'm going to grab some lunch and head up. It's morning, day 3 in the woods. So, afternoon, day 3. Leaving camp right now. I'm actually headed downhill from camp in my infinite elk hunting wisdom, which I don't have. I think I put my camp too close to where the elk were hanging out. Did a lot of exploring today in the fresh snow, didn't see any fresh sign. So I'm going to go over to the next basin over in Glass tonight. The weather's really crappy, it's kind of sleeting. But I think I just put my camp too close and I run them out of here. But there's a lot of sign that's probably a week old, so there's a lot of elk in the area. So I'm going to give it its fair shot. Got 2 more days worth of food, so I'll be here for 2 more days. If I really get into them, I'll bomb back to the truck and pick up more food and come back in, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not, so we'll see. But tonight, hopefully I can glass something up. Stay tuned. Holy moly, we got elk. Except, got about an hour and a half of daylight left. And they're probably a mile away. I don't know if I'm going to make a push, but I'm going to videotape them, see if there's a bull we're shooting, go from there. Stay tuned. Alright, I found a bull
that I would shoot. He's a 5x5, but he's definitely a shooter, similar to the one I saw in Idaho. They're not that far away. I'm checking my wind, but I think I'm going to make a play on them. I've got to. I got no choice. High pressure in this area. Mule trail is like where they take the horses is right below me. I don't know if there's any other hunters in my area.